Alright, should be about ready to continue here. I believe. Save. About ready to hop back into it here. Hop back into the swing of things. What have we got now?
Professor, I've been looking for you. I was hoping we could all share a meal together. It could serve as both a victory celebration and a post-battle analysis. What do you think?
I'm invited.
Of course. Why wouldn't you be?
Come now, Professor. We can't very well celebrate without the key to our victory present.
He's right. He really is. We were only able to win because we had your help, Professor.
Yes. Compared with that boar who knows nothing save frontal attacks, your tactics were nearly decent.
Felix, you really ought to stop picking fights with His Highness.
Don't worry, Ingrid. I encourage all to speak freely. And I must agree that the Professor's tactics were truly extraordinary. I have much to learn.
Oh, sure. But today was exhausting. I'm so hungry I can barely stand.
To be honest, so am I. Let's head to the dining hall. Together.
Professor, I'm sorry to intrude, but you don't look too happy for someone who just won.
Is that so?
Well, I understand how hard it can be to accept joy sometimes. I'm sorry for prying. I know we only just met, so this may be difficult for you, but I'd love nothing more than to share our happiness with you. Joy can be so fleeting, after all. We're all in this together, so I hope you will consent. I'm sure the rest of the class feels the very same. Well, come along, Professor. Let's enjoy the fruits of our labor.
Your work with the students was remarkable. I can see Geralt trained you well. I do hope you were able to use the occasion to bond with the students.
I can say not really. I know she's not gonna like that, but not really.
Oh, well, you have only just met them, so I suppose
she
that
didn't
should
even
come as
dislike
no
it.
surprise.
Of course, the mock battle was mere practice. The real fight is the Battle of the Eagle and Lion, which will take place during the Wyvern Moon.
I remember that.
You are expected to properly train your students so as not to humiliate the Academy during the long-held tradition that is the coming battle.
As for today, I have called you here to tell you of your mission for the month ahead. Your class is to dispose of some bandits causing trouble nearby.
My mission?
Those affiliated with At Monastary have a moral obligation to help those in need, regardless of social standing. Students are no exception. Each month before the newly birthed moon departs, each house of students must complete their assigned mission. You shall work to complete the task at hand alongside your students and report back to the Archbishop before the deadline. Understood? I will soon provide you with the necessary details for your first mission. If I told you now, I expect you would only forget, and I despise repeating myself.
I can sense something special within your heart. I have high hopes for you.
You don't just sense it, you know for a fact it's there.
Bandits, they say.
You're the one who put it there, you psycho.
Do you recall when we first met? You shall not fall so shamelessly again, correct? Have you no words for me? Do not tell me that you are shocked to hear from me. You ought to know that I am always with you now. To hear my voice should not come as a shock.
I don't understand.
Whatever shall I do with you? I am alive within the confines of your heart. I am unknown to all but you. But through your eyes and ears, I see and hear. Just listen to your heart, as you are doing now, and we may speak like this. That is all that I know.
What is this nonsense? All I was told was to kill as many noble pipsqueaks as possible. No one said anything about the Knights of Damned Saros being on our trail.
You have proven yourself worthless. distracted by something so trivial.
And after that first playthrough, we now know who the Flame Emperor is. And that kind of changes everything, huh?
I had hoped you would achieve your goal despite the setback. But now a child of the Knight's former captain is in play. How interesting.
Is it just me, or does as the Flame Emperor, she appears taller? Or am I just losing my mind?
Hey, this isn't what I agreed to!
Hiring a mercenary as a professor. What was that woman thinking?
Are you listening to me? How do we finish this?
You die.
What?
Underestimating the Knights was an amateur mistake. One you will pay for. The road to eternal torment awaits you all. Now I must locate your replacements.
Wait! Get back here! Damn you!
Yeah, so definitely an interesting new outlook to have, knowing who the Flame Emperor is. You know? Oh, a new month.
Part 1.
Part 1.
White
Clouds. Harpstring Moon.
Familiar
scenery. Deja vu.
In honor of the saints whose births or deaths took place under this moon, the people perform music once beloved by those divine beings. Whether by harp, by flute, or voice alone, joyous melodies are shared between farmers as they sow their seeds across the vast plains of Tailteen and Gronder.
Gotcha. So that's what's going on for this month then. The first real month. Now the half month tutorial thing is over. Maybe now I'll be able to visit the statues? Maybe? I don't know. I don't know how it's gonna work. I don't know. There are new places to explore in the monastery. Good. 2,000 Gigers.
As you have already been notified, your mission is to subdue some bandits. Our students have been learning about combat through study, but this is a precious opportunity to provide them with practical experience. The Knights will support your mission and are prepared to offer their assistance if necessary. In short, this is no mock battle. You must be prepared for anything. You will receive a message from the Knights when it is time to depart. Until then, use your time wisely.
This will be our first true battle. I'm looking forward to fighting alongside you, Professor.
As am I.
During the mock battle, your commands were thoughtful and thorough, as was your strategy. With you on our side, I'm confident we will prevail.
Hello, things are going well, SJ.
It seems we have some time
Finally
to spare
starting
before our
this
departure.
here.
Let's use this opportunity to prepare as best we can.
The second playthrough. Things are going well. I finished up my last day of work today at my summer job. Gonna be going back to university for my third year, starting Tuesday the coming week. So I have a 3-day weekend now. And yeah, just chilling with this before going back. And hopefully I'll be able to do more streaming along the way because I'll be having more time at home than I did working full time. So things are going well.
You seem well.
And I had a good time at my job.
Into life at the monastery?
No, not quite.
Well, I didn't expect it would be easy on you.
Yeah, things are good. How's it going for you?
When we were mercenaries, I handled everything. Outside of battle, you didn't have much contact with people, did you? I thought being thrown into a swarm of noble brats to teach would be a bit much for you. It seems I was right to worry. By the way, I heard about those bandits. Your first assignment is to take them out, right?
Just started back to school last Monday. What I've been hearing from everybody is everybody's been starting on Wednesday this week when it comes to university and school and stuff, and it's in August? What? Question marks? Not in September? What year is it? I don't know, but yeah, so now you have to get all adjusted to that and such.
That's fairly routine for you by now, but don't forget it's the first real taste of battle for those brats. It'll be tougher to sleep at night if you let one of your little pupils die.
I won't let it happen
Stay
there.
vigilant and lead them well.
Where you grew up, people start back first week of August. Here, though, it's later. So when does summer, like, start for, like, regular grade school there? As well as university. If it's a different starting time, then.
I wish I could offer you my support, but Lady Rhea won't allow it. For now,
That's rude.
I'll try to figure out what she wants from you.
Okay.
I don't mind you settling into your life here, but don't let your guard down. Ever.
Will do. Around Labor Day, you say? I need to remember when that is. I'm gonna be honest. Let's see here. Monday, but that, I meant like, oh yeah, I'll give Annette some flowers, sure. Oh, you mean the coming up Monday? I'm so dumb. At first, I was thinking back to like, you know, like when summer would start. Freaking. Yeah, that's why it's a 3-day weekend this time. I was in like the mindset of when summer originally starts there. If the start time for back to school is different. So I was thinking like, wait a second, there's a Labor Day that's like 2/4 months ago. So I was so confused and I was trying to like I hit my microphone muting hotkey there. I was trying to like rack my mind to remember like, when is that then? Yeah, so that's this 3-day week. Oh, I have to explore this time. But yeah, map. Okay, so this still isn't here. But when does it typically start there for like either grade school / university? Like when it comes to summer, that is. Like, would that be at the end of June for grade school and like end of April for university? That's the way that it is here. What do you have, Gerald?
Professor.
Hello.
Hey, do you know how old Captain Gerald is?
I know he's over 100.
That's enough, Leone. If I don't know, how could
Usually beginning to middle of June. Like for grade school? Or for university there? I assume for grade school because university summer is usually longer to give students time to work, kind of like I did for the past 4 months. I enjoyed my time there. But yeah, so much more condensed summer then.
It's not normal to forget your own age, you know.
Much more condensed in that case.
By the time you're forgetting your own age, you're past the point of caring.
I guess if you put it that way, you've got a point.
View quest. Why is this one red? I forget. Starting with this month's mission, you can now lead a battalion into battle. Search for the tactics primer in the captain's quarters and use it to get up to speed. You only speak to grade school because you haven't been to university. Gotcha. Went to college in TN 11P. Gotcha. So different area then. But yeah, it still sounds like summer is a little bit more condensed than just 2 months when it comes to grade school then. Seems like it's a bit more condensed than a full 2 months. Let's talk to the greenhouse. Oh, I have 2 activity points. Neat. I got things. I got stuff and junk. Wait, can I explore the freaking... Oh, I can go to the statues. Sweet. And there's also a quest over this way. So, wait. Yoink. Oh, sweet. Free professor level experience. What's this? Bait? More experience. Sweet. What's this? Insect larva. Sweet. Wait, what's this? Oh, that's just a cat. I thought it was a freaking glowing thing. But this is a glowing thing. Did I just pick up an arcane crystal already this early in the game? Well, this is in 5th grade, so that's all the experience you have so far. So not further down the grades knowing about in that area. But yeah, still definitely seems more condensed than the full 2 months that I'm used to seeing around here. Yoink! Mint leaves. Perfect. Why can't you pet the doggos in this game? That's the biggest flaw of this game right here, is the fact that you can't pet the doggos. I'm so sad. Like, look, she just wants to pet the doggo. Aww. About 2.5 months. But if it starts in like the first week of June, and then ends like at the last week of August, wouldn't that just be like a month and a half? Yeah, so that would be just under 2 months in that case. Wait, no, wait, I'm so dumb. I mixed up June and July. Oh my good. Nope, stream's over. Forget The show's canceled. Nothing to see here. Nope, nothing's happening. Freaking, what the heck? I don't want to talk about it. I don't want to talk about it. Okay.
Just arrived at the academy, and we're already being sent out to take care of bandits. It is a noble mission, but one that will likely require battle. There is little difference between a battle.
My freaking brain is like June, July. They both start with J.
Even
Clearly
with
the same month.
Knights of Saros, we must still brace ourselves for the challenge. Do you have any other questions about
I might also be getting mixed up with the fact that June is included in my summer, with it being like 4 months. I don't even know any of that.
That reminds me.
I cannot believe this. I've made some dumb mistakes before, but I don't know if that one takes the cake. I've made some pretty dumb mistakes before on stream, but that one's up there. That one's definitely up there, let me tell you.
The Boar Prince and I were inseparable.
I don't even know what to think about that.
Almost anyone else.
Didn't happen.
So let me give you some advice.
Nothing to see here.
Beneath all that princely polish, he's an animal, nothing more. He's strong.
So is that why you call him the Boar?
But don't place your trust in him as a human being. Take care he doesn't chew you up and spit you out.
Like, I don't remember what the worst mistake that I made was, but I remember it was during 3 houses as well, so it was like within the past month. I don't remember what it was, but I remember I did something else that was like way stupider. I think, hold on, it's starting to come back to me now. I don't remember exactly what it was, but it was something to do with talking about like how one of the units works or something like that.
His Highness as well.
I don't remember. I remember that it was right next to the amiibo gazebo. I made a super dumb mistake. But I don't remember what it is anymore.
Felix and Sylvain are a bit
but it's coming back to me bit by bit. It was right next to the amiibo gazebo. I'm pretty sure it was Sages that had just appeared in the chat. And I made some dumb mistake when I was talking there. When was that?
The moment I take my eyes
But it
off
was
them,
next to the
they're
amiibo
causing all
gazebo.
kinds of
I
trouble.
remember that.
It's always been that way.
And it was a mistake worse than that. Definitely happy to see you play, or see me play your favorite path. Yeah, that's what everyone's been telling me, is that this is like the best path here. Everyone's been telling me that Blue Lions is like the best route. So I've been excited to try it. Because I love good stories in games, and this one apparently has that. Oh, hey, Cyril.
That person sure does remind me of somebody.
Who's that person?
I can't figure out who. Oh, do you
Wait,
need
what?
me for something? Sorry, but I'm really busy right now.
Has the best story and character development. Yeah, I've heard that from a few people. I've heard that apparently it has like a really bittersweet ending, and bittersweet endings are like, they are typically like some of my favorite game stories, like Pokemon Mystery Dungeon and Explorers of Time Darkness Sky, or Xenoblade Chronicles 2, for example. Like, bittersweet endings just like take the cake for me. Oh my goodness, the random NPC. Alrighty. Other houses are a little more scattered, and this house actually has a lot of people that grew up together and know each other well, so you get more drama from this. Nice. Like, I don't remember who was mentioning it to me. I don't remember if it was you or someone else saying that, like, the characters develop a lot better in Blue Hinds than they did in Black Eagles. Like, I remember doing the 5-year time jump in Black Eagles, and I remember there was somebody who was mentioning that, like, oh man, the characters here don't really develop that much. They stay largely the same. And I was like, I think they're different, at least a bit. Hello. Think about starting requiring a volunteer and help get it off the ground. Can you find some students who love music? Okay. Okay. Learn more about students who like to sing. You might have said that. It might have been. I don't remember.
The cathedral is
I don't
nice
remember
and
anymore.
quiet. It's so relaxing. Oh, Professor, did you come to pray to the goddess?
No, I came to check on my but you'll like it if I say that's right.
Me too. Shall we pray together?
Yeah, I feel like once I get to the jump there, I'm sure things will become clear, but oh no, I can't talk to the guy. The guy, oh man, he's not here. But there's like the statues that are restored to what I had them before. This one's still all rugged, but at least these ones are shiny. At least those ones there are a bit shiny. But I was talking about something and now I've completely forgotten what it was.
Inside the cathedral,
Hello.
there is a chapel dedicated to the 4 saints.
Oh, does this unlock
Do
the
you
ability
know
to use them?
Saint Index.
Yeah, I do.
Saint
Sort
Macula,
of.
Saint Keyhole.
Yeah, polishing up Seteth and Flame statues there. Keep them all nice and sparkly.
What's your favorite, Professor?
Pikachu.
Now that you are a member of the church, be sure to familiarize yourself with our teachings and traditions.
Yeah,
I have something
View
to
quest.
ask of you.
The Western Church, which rules over the western parts of Folan, has lately made some strange troop movements. If you hear anything concerning, be sure to let me know. Okay. Troubling rumors. Where are these other quests at? Well, I can resolve one here. I can resolve one over this way. I guess I can't do anything about the statues yet. This way. This spot. Right? Oh, choir sign-up sheet. Cool. Other thing that is almost all the battles in the first half directly affect the people in the Blue Lion House. Oh. Like, it impacts, like... Oh, that's a freaking shadow. I was like, why is it... I was like, why is it grass and then dirt here? It's a shadow. Wait, what? Wait, what? Maybe it is dirt. What kind of weird shadow it... Wait, unless it's coming from, like, this direct... It's not the... Is it a shadow? Where's the shadow coming from, then? Hold on. Hold on. Detective Harmonia on the case. This one is a shadow. Wait, right? But that shadow doesn't make any sense. Why does it end here? Wait. Wait, hold on. What is that?
That's so.
Yeah, that is so. Where's the shadow being cast from, though? What is making that shape? Like, yeah, hold on. Where is the sun? That's it's from right there. It's from right there. So what is blocking it to make this shape? Is it those towers? Is it supposed to be those towers there that are casting these shadows? Then what the heck is this shape here? Because that's not the shape of those towers. That would cast a completely different shadow. Right? But yeah, I know that it's the sun that's causing the light and the shadows, but like, what's making that shape of shadows? It looks like it should be the towers there, but like, it's not the right shape. Has it ever caught your attention? It never got my attention until now. What the heck? That is not the right shape. Whatever. But yeah, so the battles here like actually have an impact on the characters and how they grow in this house then. I wonder if this is like the house that they intended as the... Oh, interesting. I wonder if it is the house that they intended as like the main like heavy story one, and maybe they intended the other ones as like the lore ones that reveal more about the backstory. Maybe, I don't know, I'm just taking random shots in the dark here. I don't know. Most animated cutscenes, you'll definitely have to look forward to that then, because I love me some good cutscenes in the video games. There we go, I got some renown for that. There's a thing to do here. Yeah, I don't remember how many there was in the route that I had done there before, but I know that there was a handful. Yeah, really. Anyway, oh, yoink, mine now. That's my tactics. Oh, it's part of the quest. And now there. Oh yeah, we have battalions. We have all the battalions from before, but I have like no authority level. Like at the time skip back in Black Eagles, you were like, how is anyone supposed to know what just happened here? Yeah, how I felt when I did that. Because that whole thing's animated in this. Well, that's good to hear then, because I was left so confused in my Black Eagles playthrough there. Like it answered several questions at the end, but like more about the backstory of like what happened before the game started rather than the events of the game. It didn't really explain any of that. So it's like, oh, what have I been doing, I guess? Also, can I sort by... Okay, so my authority is already at D, so I may as well put on D1. Does it actually explain that? Because I would definitely very much like to know that. Guess I'll find out here then. Oh, that's good to know then, because... Yeah, that is a very good question there, indeed. I could... Why does it say it affects range 1? My camera's still off. I thought I had it back on. Why does it say it affects range 1 to 2 if it only shows like one range around? Oh, that's a target space. Oh, so it's like a plus. I was confused there. So the red just means it's an enemy. Cool. Cool then. Another good thing is that you get a dance battalion. Oh, like specifically for this route, or I assume not. I assume it's just generally, or is that a new game plus thing, or is it just something that I missed before? Well, speaking of things I missed before, I missed the dancer class completely before because I thought that I had like the rest of the month to choose a student to participate in the thing, and I didn't. And then Rhea was like, "Oh, I see you chose not to participate. Were none of your students skilled in dance?" And I was like, "No!" And I was so sad. But so it is in this route, huh? Like, is it just automatically obtained, or is it something I'm gonna have to keep my eye out for to be sure to get while I can? I could do some archers just because. Okay, I'll keep my eye out for it then. Will do. Sure, let's put on one of those. Everybody gets a battalion except for Felix because he does better without one anyway. You want some archers, Dimitri? Actually, how about you put on one of the ones that could use some experience, I suppose. Dedu, what would you like? Sure, disturbance. I don't know. Felix, you're better off without one. Ash, is there any archers here? Oh man, I only have a handful of these E ones. Mercenaries, sure, this. Yeah, I don't mind stuff like this when it comes to like gameplay related things there. Like that. But yeah, as for the stuff where it's like, well, questions and answers, whatever. Oh yeah, there's Stride. That was so good before. That was so good when I was using that before. Anyway, I guess, yeah, mercenaries then is what we'll do in that case. Sure, Saros mercenaries. Mercedes, you get Stride just like you did in the last playthrough because it is so good. Where is it? There we go, Stride. Never spoil the story, although you can probably piece some of it together by now. Yeah, bit by bit. But eventually, all will become clear, maybe. I'll find out here. I don't know, you want Resident White Magic? There you go, have fun. Have a blast, kiddo. Buy yourself something nice. I don't know what the heck I'm saying. Sure, random things. And yeah, I don't have any options to reclass yet. So I guess I need to be level 5 when we can go into the beginner classes. Wait! I was about to say combat arts carry over, but no, I need to redeem with renown. I was about to say I can equip some combat arts, but no, I can't. Also, I have to learn more about the Western Church, apparently. From... over here-ish. Over here-ish. Also, exploring took me so long before because I was talking to every single person, but because this is a second playthrough, I probably don't have to. Unless they have like some unique dialogue here now that I'm there.
Our first assignment is to take out some bandits.
I guess.
Did anyone tell Lady
I guess they
Rhea
have some
that
unique
people's
stuff.
lives are at stake?
I lost my own brother to bandits.
Oh.
Is something someone has said at some point, I'm sure. Okay, not my finest attempt at humor.
Oh, Sylvain. What a guy. Hello.
Myra, Dusker, even people from far-off lands gather here at the Academy. Word of advice, Professor. There are those who don't think kindly of such people.
Okay. Dissident Intel. Alright. Let's go talk to Sedith over here. See what he thinks about that. So we were talking about the statues, so will this unlock the ability there? Yeah, totally no racism in this world here. None to be had. What even is that? Hey, I got a leather shield. Speaking of, hey, what's that? Oh, the old man isn't here yet. I wanted to talk to him. And then he would be like, you're all set. Or whatever the heck. Wait, what are you... Oh, you're staring up at... Wait, what are you staring up at? Glass? Anyway, well, I got a leather shield, so I mean, let's go ahead and give it to Dedu here, like that. I got steel sword, so oh, I can't even wield it yet, but let's throw it on anyway. What is this last quest? In the dining hall. Do I have to eat some food? Yeah, I did have Felix last time, and he was probably the best unit in my army. He was insane. So yeah, I had him before, so I'll probably have him go down a line that isn't, you know, mercenary to swordmaster, since he already has those, like,
you kindly do
maxed out if I redeemed renown for it. So I'll wait. What did it collect recipes in the library? Oh man, now I gotta go all the way over here. So he's not the best in this one. Let me guess, Dimitri's the best. Yeah, I was about to say, that's what I've heard from people, is that Dimitri is apparently insane. So maybe I should have him wield axes after all, which he sucks in, to like make the game harder. Plus maybe make him a warrior briefly to try to max out the class so that he gets wrath, so I can combine wrath and vantage. But like it also means training him in axes, which he sucks at, so like I need to get axes close to A. So I don't know if that's a thing I want to do there. Do I want to teach him in one of the main 3 weapons that he absolutely sucks in just for the sake of getting a skill? I might do it if he's as broken as it sounds, especially since hard classic isn't that difficult there. Let's just train him in swords first, but like, but I want to max out both. Maybe not the brigand class, it's not as important. Whatever the thing is, fiendish blow is the magic one. Whatever the brigand version is, it's not as important, but it's still a handy skill to have. But I definitely want the wrath skill, but it's like so awkward and weird to get on him. See how he uses them? He has a rapier style. So would it be similar to like how Edelgard would use them? If you've seen that, like I know during my playthrough when I had her as a lord briefly, whenever she would attack with swords, instead of like swinging it, she'd just be like, poke! And it would look like it would miss, but it would land anyway, because Fire Emblem logic. So it's that kind of thing then. Yeah, I know that he has the specialty in lances, and swords is a good secondary, but I might wind up making axes the secondary instead, just for the sake of getting the skill, and that's it. Oh no, I look at you in a completely different light now after my first playthrough. What was your name again? Solon or something? Solon? Something like that. Yeah.
Identities are a closely guarded secret.
Oh, I know somebody else who fits that description. I'll have you know. Is there any? I guess I should use up my activity points. Is there anybody in my group who does not have max motivation? Oh, it's like so close to max. Okay, so they're both at max there. I don't know. They're so close to max. Is there much of a point? Maybe I should go have some students sing instead? Maybe? I don't know. Jeez, I forgot about Tomas. I completely forgot about him. Once you put Dimitri by himself in a corner with 5 enemies, each attacked him one by one. So I mean, if I gave him Wrath plus Vantage, he'd be even more of a beast. He critted all of them over 200. So if I gave him Wrath plus Vantage, if his health got under half, he would get plus 50 crit. And he would attack first whenever enemies attacked him. But the downside of that means I have to trade him in axes to get him Wrath. But at the same time, that also sounds so... so stupid in such a good way. Let's see here. Who wants to practice some magic? Aw, dang it. The 2 ones who want to practice magic are already freaking maxed out in motivation. Let's do it anyway. What? No, not Dedu. Man. It was like going from that to Ferdinand, and all of a sudden a massive downgrade. Ferdinand starts out so terrible.
Singing is so much fun.
I know, right? He does like no damage at first. It was so hard to train him up to like a usable point for me. Such a pain. And now that I'm starting a new playthrough here, I worry about my current units and how much of a pain it's gonna be to train them up to like a usable place apart from Dimitri and my own unit. Are there any other activities that I can do that can use? I don't think I can do faculty training yet. I think I have to do a meal. Oh, since all my students are like close to max motivation, how about I use the opportunity to raise the bonds for some other students who I can recruit. So not Edelgard, like maybe some magic users, for example, like maybe, I don't know, Linhart Marianne or something. I don't know. Aloise. But yeah, in all honesty, they aren't that difficult. Sylvain's probably the weaker melee unit until he becomes a cavalier. Well, I'm gonna put him down the magic line instead. I'm gonna try to progress him into a mage if I can. Is my plan for him, since he makes a good Dark Knight. Yeah, from what she's proficient in, I haven't used her as a unit yet, but her skills seem to imply that she'll probably rock at that class. Here, let's build some bonds with the Linhart and I know Marianne. Yeah, when I look at all the students, there's nobody else other than Ingrid that just says to me, this character should be a Pegasus Knight. Like, that's the only one that...
My apologies. You and the professor are both so fast.
Unique dialogue.
I simply cannot help myself.
You haven't been like, why do you exist like in other Fire Emblem games? And yeah, and she's like the only one that's like fit to be a Pegasus Knight in this. Like, I mean, this game is technically super customizable, so you could, change things up. But still, speaking of changing things up, when the new hardest difficulties come out, depending on how hard it is, I might just do a new save file that's not New Game Plus on the hardest difficulty and restrict myself to training like character flaws only. So, depending on how hard the hardest difficulty actually is, that could be absolutely excruciating and painful. So I might do like a regular New Game Plus playthrough of it first when it comes out. So I get like a bit of a lay of the land. So I already checked the greenhouse, right? But yeah, by the way, I'm not giving you commands as to what they are, just saying some of their strengths and flaws for you to play as you want. That's pretty much what I'm having most people go down anyway. Like, I'm kind of a crazy Fire Emblem person, so I kind of have it all planned out on a notepad here. I would have had it planned out on an Excel spreadsheet, but my Excel thing isn't working well right now. But essentially, I have, if it zooms into focus, sort of. No, is it not going to focus on my phone screen? It's just going to show up as white. Just going to have to take my word that, oh, there's the text. So I've kind of done a lot of planning already when it comes to what I'm making everybody. And like everything that I want to do. I kind of have a lot of plans, I would have made it on Excel spreadsheet if Excel wasn't like, you must log in, and I try to log in and it's like, we can't log you in right now. I'm like, what the heck? Anyway, red flower seeds, sure. So yeah, I'm kind of a crazy Fire Emblem nerd who tries to perfect all the units, That's kind of what I am, which is why I've recently started working on some Fire Emblem guides for this game. I'm starting out with some pretty basic ones that like maybe newcomers to the series might not know. Like I'm starting out with like master classes to make everybody, which those who like are experienced in this kind of game or in Fire Emblem games in the past can mostly look at the units and generally tell. But in the future, I might do like some potential character showcases, like some short videos, like focusing completely on one character and like potential builds for them and like wacky things that you can do with them. Like Felix, for example, as a Mortal 7, if you give him like Black Magic range +1, Black Magic crit +10, which is a unique skill that only he and Edelgard can get, and then you give him like Vantage, Wrath, and Defiant crit, and just then he can never be touched again. Stuff like that. One of those people who are like, I just want to make it through a full game without deaths. Yeah, that's what I'm gonna try to do here, but also try to optimize stuff. But I'm gonna try to play it like in the long game here, like for future playthroughs where I can transfer over skills with renown, which is why I might just have Dimitri train in axes just so that he gets wrath for future playthroughs. Maybe. He sucks at axes though, so it's gonna be painful, but if he's as broken as he sounds, then maybe it'll be like the handicap that he needs to make things at least a bit more entertaining, you know? You can literally give him anything and he can use it. You train him up with reason, sword, bow, and faith. Jeez. Like, I definitely had a lot less flexibility on my last playthrough just because I recruited him much later. Like, he's not someone I was able to have from the beginning and, like, choose his path and such. But this time I do. This time I can potentially make him insane like that.
Procedure for lectures, I will tell you all that I know. Assuming that's agreeable to you, of course.
Hey, I'm the teacher here. You sit down and shut up, okay? Things are about to change around here, and I don't want to see anybody passing notes in class. Alright? Anyway, alright, these are the two fully motivated ones, so... Yeah, so, wait a second. So, Mercedes, before she already maxed out priest, so I guess I'll have her be like a regular mage this time. And she was like a Grimoire before. So should I maybe have her try out Holy Knight this playthrough just because? Maybe? I don't know. But we'll train you in reason magic for now. You can learn magic. And Annette here. Oh, Annette, I need to train in authority because you're gonna be like my rally bot. Oh yeah, and I get the buffs from the statue. Professor Expertise. What does that mean? Does it just mean I'm good at authority? Huh, so I have it in sword, brawling, authority, and let me guess. I guess I don't have it in faith magic. Maybe if I unlock it? I don't know. But yeah, you had Marianne, so you made her your Holy Knight. Yeah, I feel like Mercedes works better as a Grimoire, considering only her and Flame get access to Fortify, which is like an incredible spell, so having double uses of it is very nice. Like Marianne or Mercedes as the dancer? Like, looking at all the units, I feel like the best possible dancer in the game is Dorothea. Mercedes. I wonder if she has any skill in sword. Like, because I know the dancer class can wield magic and has, like, proficiency in sword. So, like, there are a couple of characters that fit that bill. I think Marianne is one of them. Yeah, bow then. Is where she has the proficiency then. But when I'm looking at all the characters, I'm like, who's good at swords and magic? So, like, Felix, for example. I could make Felix my dancer and it would be hilarious. But looking at all the characters, I've determined, like, I haven't tried any of them out yet since this is just me planning it out on paper. But by my court, from what I figured out, I would say that Dorothea is the best possible dancer unit in the game. She has a budding talent in faith magic, and when that's unlocked, she gets the ability white magic avoid plus 20. So whenever she's equipped with white magic, she'll have 20 plus avoid. And as like a Grimoire or a Dark Knight or something like that, she'd probably be using reason magic more often than white magic. But as a dancer unit, like a supporting class, she could almost always be equipped with that white magic. Plus she's efficient in, like, plus she excels at both magic and sword. So literally, you know, I would say that she's probably the best dancer unit in the game. Do I want to train Dimitri in axes? Look, it evens out with the statue. Yeah, I just remember I saw a Twitter clip once, like a couple weeks ago, about choosing Dimitri to be the dancer. His line is so incredible. He's like, "What? Curse you, Professor! I have no choice but to accept, but just know that you have damned us all." Yeah, that. It's so good. Fine, I'll train him up in axes here. I'm gonna make my Dimitri so freaking weird with having him use axes. He's gonna be such a weirdo, and it's gonna be incredible. I need to oh yeah, group time. Oh yeah, this. Who needs to ride eventually? I might make Mercedes a Holy Knight this time. I know Sylvain and Annette will need to. Sure, let's do that. And goals. We only need to change this around. Dimitri's gonna hate me. Oh, he's gonna hate me so much. Oh boy. Maybe I should... Optimally, I'd have Dedu as a Great Knight because of his personal skill, where if he waits, he gets +4 defense. So he's like best off in the kind of defensive wall kind of role. But if he perfects War Master, he can get like quick riposte, which is like one of the best skills, especially for slower units. So maybe I'll have him be a War Master this playthrough instead of a Great Knight. Is what I feel like. Felix here. Do I want to... How about we do Sword and Reason, try to get that budding talent up there. That was pretty speedy for being a tank, huh? Compared to others in this game. So he does a lot of double attacking then, even as a tank, or doesn't get doubled a lot. That sounds very handy. Ash here. Oh no, what am I gonna do for him? Wait, were there any classes that I wanted to max out for him to get him certain skills? Now I have to scroll down in my notepad again. Let's find Ash. What skills did I want him to get? So what classes does he have to max out? Ash, I wanted Close Counter, Vantage, Wrath, Defiant, Quick Riposte as like the optimal best kind of build there. So that would mean that if he was to get all of those nice skills that would be great together, he would need to max out Mercenary, Warrior, Wyvern Lord, and War Master, and then progress into like the final class I want him as Bow Knight. Well, I mean, he already has a little bit of a thing for axes. Maybe I'll just leave it as axes and bows, you know, working on bows will help him work towards like his bow classes, but then axe will also help him out with working towards maybe getting Wrath off of Warrior. Sure, you stay as that. Sylvain, you need to study some... Hold on, what are you like in both the magics? Not that decent, just normal for Faith Magic. There's the Budding Talent and Reason Magic that gives the Black Magic Avoid +20. Maybe I'll do this for now. Mercedes here. What was I gonna make you again? Like a whole... Yeah, you can focus on both magics then. I'll probably make you a Holy Knight just for something different from before. Yeah, I'll train up your authority. Because you're gonna be my rally bot, so you need to get your authority up there. And Ingrid here. Oh, you already have a little bit of flying experience. Cool. So what do you need to initially get into Pegasus Knight? You just didn't get your lance up there. So she's currently working on sword and lance together. How about we do this for now, just because it's gonna be like harder to get flying up there. Sure, that works. Begin lecture.
Professor, could you explain?
No, figure it out yourself. I'm kind of terrified to walk the monastery grounds at night. It's unnerving how dark and quiet the place gets. How can I conquer my fear? Sing a song. If you make some noise, it won't be quiet. Think of it as training for night marches, or make sure you're always carrying a torch.
That might be good.
Yeah, it might be good. You know, it might be. I don't know. No, Dimitri, I will not answer your question. You put your hand down.
Guess we'll do our best.
We'll do our best.
The orange hair crew is here to study horses. Good. Neat. Yeah, Dimitri is slowly learning axes.
Each new experience is an asset.
So dumb. I can't believe I'm training him in axes.
So hard. Am I making progress?
Oh, you already got another rally skill. Sweet. My Dimitri is gonna be so weird. It's gonna be great. Raphael's birthday. Sure, let's buy him flowers. There you go. He loved them. He loves the flowers. Oh, and I can only battle for this one. Okay. Yeah, I know about that. Yeah. So I can only do the one practice battle. Practice battle with the Knights of Syros set up to simulate real battlefield conditions. Okay. So let's hop right into there then. Meh. Meh meh meh. Number of people you can instruct is indicated by your activity points at the top of the screen. Cool. Practice
Do you have
battle.
experience commanding a battalion, Professor?
Yes.
I assume so, but if not, I'm happy to explain.
Everybody here has a battalion except for Felix, and now everybody's on the field. Sweet. Okay, freaking female Byleth's eyes look weird. There's something off about them. I don't know what it is. Yeah, I guess we'll stay with the current weapons. If I can give you a bit of advice about Dimitri, though, about like what he progresses in. Like, I know that his final class gets Lance Fair, so, you know, +5 extra damage for lances, so that's obviously his best weapon there. And sword is like the next best, as the class has a little bit of a proficiency in it. Definitely prudent to work on him earlier in the game. I mean, I'll definitely be doing my best, especially because of how weird I'm making him, so I kind of need to give him some extra attention because of that. I'll definitely be doing my best there. Water looks weird. Oh, I didn't even notice this area over here. That's a cool little backdrop, isn't it? Anyway, does this order look fine? I guess so. Dimitri can go up there and I can go down this way. Something like that. I don't know. Let's do it, I guess. I don't know. I don't know. Where can we go here? Nowhere in range in the forest. I'll wait until we can get in range in the forest then. Maybe I'll wait until I can go a tile further so that he doesn't get into the forest himself there. I was about to say, why can't I use a gambit right now? It's because it's stride. Oh, I could have used stride right at the beginning.
Ready.
Because stride is pretty good. Oh, I can go even further here.
Thank you.
Hey, look, free support. Free hearts. Here, you get the random thing, Felix. It's a very important mission. There you go. You got a training sword. Your mission's now complete. Oh, maybe I shouldn't have sent so many units down. I mean, Dedu will get the +4 defense. You know what? Let's just put him there. Let's just do it. Whatever. Weak. No damage with a leather shield and the +4 defense. Wow. Oh, they're already advancing here. Big yikers. Alrighty, time to see what we can do about them. Of course, huh? Yeah, Mercedes isn't that good with the physical weapons, huh? Alright, magic. Magic him up then. Use your magics. Yeah, it doesn't seem like she can do the physical weapons all that well, huh? Well, yeah, the battalions that I have. Maybe if I do say this, you know, what'll the battalion do? Wait, do I not have one? Oh. Oh, it's a ranged one, and it'll hit both of them. I mean, sure. Let's do it. Oh yeah, I gave him archers. I forgot. Yeah, it feels a little bit weird having a bunch of melee people instead of magic people. I mean, I had several magic users in the Black Eagle's house there, so now I'm like accustomed to that. Ah, time to poke. Poke.
That one is expected.
Nice, nice. Now Dedu can go ahead and take no damage, so there's no reason not to attack, even though that happened. Whatever. What about these guys? What am I about to do? What am I gonna do about them? This is the question. Oh my goodness, I can double here. Assuming these both land. Sweet! Got Lysathea just to replace Hubert because you hated him. I understand. Especially after what happened in my last playthrough there. I understand. Let's... Oh, but you're gonna get attacked from there. Let's do this then. Get poked.
What's done is done.
And then we can... Oh, everyone's gonna go after Ingrid there. Well, take a pot shot here. Never mind, I didn't want to anyway. It was just a prank. Just a prank. Look, there's the cameras. Have Felix move and chill here. Okay, this is like one of the first battles. Is not gonna be that difficult. I don't think that there's that much risk of anybody dying here. I don't even know if there would be permadeath in this battle, since it's supposed to be a battle with the knights here as a practice thing. Nice dodge. You talk to people and they were just like, ah, but he's so sweet and he loves Edelgard. You were just like, I kept threatening me and he seemed more like a stalker. Yeah, during this the support conversation with him are literally just him like threatening to kill you if you aren't of use to Edelgard. I can... Oh, look at this. It's perfect. Now I'm never gonna be able to kill anybody with Mercedes's bow ever again. This is a moment to savor. All right, what have we got here? What is going on here? All right, hopefully this one doesn't miss. There we go. So can you maybe... You can take him out, assuming it doesn't miss. Sweet.
That's how it goes.
I could also use some gambits if need be. Felix is still just as busted as he was in my other playthrough, and he's at level 1. Are you kidding me?
I'll do my best.
Oh, boy. Fun stuff. Yeah, he's got insane speed. Yeah, I definitely look forward to trying out Ash here. Though, you know, he'll be getting a little bit of axe training, which will be a bit weird for him. But, you know, it's good for him to try new things. It's healthy. Well, here's an early on crit.
I had no choice.
Sweet. Yeah, it does suck.
Impressed.
Alright, let's move forward this way, and then... I mean, I could kill with Felix. I mean, let's do this just so that I don't get counterattacked.
Turn the tables.
Just for that. Yeah, run right through him. Don't even stab him, just run past and he takes damage. Oh, he can't even attack from there. I could just finish off with Ingrid next turn, since Felix already seems pretty insane. That was the other thing when you played the other houses, you were so disappointed by the lack of criticals early on like this one. Is this one just better for early on criticals? Because I already got 2 in a row with Byleth here earlier. And I was like, what the heck? But I do also have the critical ring as well. Maybe the units here are just better at crit. Also, this is quite a bit of a swarm of dudes, huh? I mean... Uh-oh. Uh-oh, then. Well, we can take this guy out here. Keep Ingrid away from danger as she finishes off this guy. If you guys want to go after Felix, be my guest. Go right ahead. Meanwhile, I can't quite attack with. Where's Cetus from there? Okay, you need to experience more. So you get to finish him off, Ash.
That was tough.
Dimitri would win with Lance, but not sure about Axel. We'll see. Like when it comes to criticals.
So far left to go.
Yeah, he's not, like, he struggles with axes, but he's good at sworded lances. So of course, naturally, I give him axes. Good stuff. He's not doing too bad so far. I mean, in his final class, he's gonna have a lance fair, so I'm gonna have to, like, pretty much stick to lances anyway. But here we go with freaking axe wielding, I guess. Let's just chill there, whatever. Whatever, I guess.
Well done.
Free affinity. I don't know, let's just go this way then. Well, have fun throwing yourselves at Felix, I guess. Oh!
Another one.
Well, if they all do that much damage, maybe I should actually undo this. Oh.
Next time, bring your friends.
Oh no. I think mistakes were made. So does he just retreat?
Move. Can't lift my whip any longer.
Did he just die? Wait, I can't use Divine Pulse. There's no way he just died, right? This is a freaking training battle with the church soldiers. Yeah, so he does seem a bit frail there. I don't have to reset, do I? Surely he didn't die from that. It's a freaking training battle. There's no way that the game would let him die there. Surely. Guess we'll find out soon enough.
The fight
Guess we'll
continues.
find out soon enough here. I mean... Well, mistakes were made. Yeah, hopefully I don't have to restart a freaking training battle. Who would go after? Oh, it's just that guy who I'm about to kill. I was confused there.
That worked out.
I swear, if I have to restart this, I will not be one too thrilled. Bonk. Surely he's not. He said he couldn't lift his weapon any longer. Surely that's not it. Surely. That would be absurd, right? Just for the experience.
Just give up.
I swear.
Guess I've got.
I'd be so mad at this game. Sure, let's do that. Yeah, Dedu here barely takes any damage. Have fun. Level 1, but hey, he can go up against 5 people. But oh, for Dedu. For some reason my mind was on Felix for a sec there. Yep. Just toss the leather shield on him, have him wait for a second for +4 defense, and then he's untouchable. It'll be pretty interesting to see how the harder difficulties play out once they come out. I look forward to seeing how difficult they are. Who needs levels the most? I don't know, Sylvain's one of them, so you just poke. Poke him! There you go.
That one is expected.
Poke him real good. Stage complete. Practice battle. Neat. I'm not gonna save here. No. Just in case.
Thank you so much.
I swear, if Felix is dead, there's no way, right? There's no way. That would be absurd. That would be absurd, right? There's no way.
Thank you.
Nah, I don't want to believe it. They wouldn't do that. Right? Can't say because he never lost anyone there. Yeah, I wasn't expecting to lose anyone. Felix. Oh, thank goodness. I would have been so mad. Let me tell you. Oh, Annette's motivation increased by her being MVP. It increased by 1 out of 4. Great, man. Anyway, Sylvain, you need to practice some magics, so I'm gonna do that for you. Oh, dang it, so close to E+. Oh, man. Okay, Ash here is gonna be weird and like learn axes. He's gonna be a weirdo real quick. Nice, now a D. He learned how to smash. Spicy. Sweet, man. I have one more point here. Nobody else that's fully motivated. Is there anyone else I want to make weird things? Not really. I mean, let's train some flying, I guess, because it's not the easiest thing to get up. I don't know. Sure, let's begin the lecture. Alright, listen up, class. I'm assigning 3 hours worth of homework. You have until tomorrow to finish it. Why would you ever say no whenever there's one of these prompts? What reason would there be? Felix is joining in.
I'm not great at harmony.
Marion had a B in Lance, but only 2 stars out of 3, even though you had a 95% chance of becoming a holy knight. It failed her until you got that stupid last star.
It's hard to sneak out.
Oh, RNG. Oh, RNG, how it likes to be sometimes. Man, oh man. Hey, look, the whole cathedral actually looks nice here. I'm used to seeing it all destroyed after the 5-year time jump now.
Here's the report.
They barely gain anything for these group tasks.
Well,
people are gaining things.
I'm really getting the hang of this.
Indeed.
Much better.
Nosferatu. Oh, don't worry, I'll see it destroyed again.
I'm getting the hang
I'm
of this.
sure I will. I just have to get through like 30 hours of a game that I've played before first before getting to like new stuff. We have allies who can take beginner exams. Cool. I got 5 beginner seals. Sweet. Dimitri's the only one. I mean, you know, I might like to do that. Just because, you know, he could for sure become a soldier because, you know, he does lances, but I could always make him a fighter instead. Why make him a soldier when you can make him a fighter? Wait. I'm just checking who doesn't have their... Okay, we're the only 2 that have our main class maxed out, so I guess there's no reason to keep him as a noble right now. So I mean, I'll try here for fighter, just because it'll give me better axe growth rates. I can't believe I'm having Dimitri. Oh dang it, he sucks at it. This is what happens when you give Dimitri axes instead of lances like he's supposed to use. This is what happens. Oh boy. What a great time I'm gonna have making Dimitri the weirdest unit ever. In terms of what he's good at. Yeah, the game is like, you cannot be different. Well, I'm gonna fight that. The game really doesn't want Dimitri to wield axes since he like sucks at it. But I'm gonna say, screw you game. He's gonna wield axes. For at least a little bit. Oh man, I can't believe it. I can't believe I'm doing this. What a world, huh? What a world. Is there any other like weird classes that I want to make anybody that I want to like progress them down? Like what did I have to do here? Optimally he'd have Pavice, Aegis, Renewal, Quick Riposte, Distant Defense, Seal Defense. That's 6, not 5. That's not 5 skills, that's 6. What the heck? But anyway, that's a lot of weird classes for him to go through. That's a lot of weird ones. What about Felix here? Oh yeah, that whole thing. He already has mercenary. Do I have to give him axes as well if I want to have him learn Wrath? I do. Dang it. Dang it, man. I have to give Felix axes too? If I want to give him Wrath and Defiant Crit. Oh, but he'd have to max out Wyvern Lord if I was to give him Defiant Crit though. So maybe I should save that specifically for a potential future playthrough that I do after doing all 4 routes off stream of just normal casual. Just grinding. Maybe I should save that for then because he would have to max out Wyvern Lord. You know? And that sounds sketchy. You entered Felix into an intermediate axe tree when he had Eric and he stole 1. Sounds like a Felix thing to do. But I mean to like enter those classes and then max out the master class of Wyvern Lord. I figure if I'm doing that sometime in the future anyway, then may as well save getting Wrath for then. I guess? I don't know. Do I have anything weird on Mercedes that I want? Darting blow. Oh, so she'd have to become a Pegasus Knight briefly if I want to give her darting blow so that she gets like +6 speed when she initiates an attack. Okay, I'll look at this stuff over the next time I enter like the lesson menu. Those you select to lead seminars will instruct. Yeah. Oh, we got the most attendees with Hanem in there. Yeah, that's the only one that we get all 6 with. Maybe we should do that. Bows and reason. Okay. Okay then. Alright, teach us all about Crest toothpaste. My dude. Since this guy's so addicted to Crest. Sweet. Mercedes is pretty strict because she's quite weak, so it's definitely hard to break her up. Yeah. I swear, if I do a like playthrough where I only train people in their flaws, if I was using Mercedes, then
so this is how it's done.
That would be painful. You know. Oh boy. Base game, no new game plus. Flaw training only, hardest difficulty once it's out. That sounds excruciating. But also sounds like something I do.